What's going on everyone? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to another new video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the trailers that Bungie's been dropping for some of the exotics that are coming with final shape. This last couple of days, we've been dropping some of the exotic armor pieces that we're going to be seeing, and most importantly, at least for me, some of the weapons that we're going to be seeing in the final shape. So today I kind of want to go over them, look at them. I have seen one specific one, but I have not seen others, so we're just gonna look at all of them. I'm gonna show them to you guys, and then afterwards, you know, we're gonna talk about them. So don't take this the wrong way, Warlocks, but I feel like if this is the only exotic armor piece that the Warlocks are getting, it's kinda gonna suck. Just because it's not very flashy, you know, it's mostly about suspending things with your arcane needles, which is, you know, it's alright. There's nothing really unique about it, nothing that makes it really stand out. It's just basically another way of like suspending targets. But I feel like you already have so many ways to suspend targets that, you know, just adding another way on top of it just won't be enough to make this exotic see play. It looks kind of okay, like looks wise, but that's pretty much it. But let's move on to the next one. Now this one seems a little better. The main thing that I'm wondering with this like chest piece is just how much damage are those like little bouncing explosives are gonna do. Because they kind of look like the scatter grenades, but they obviously like explode, and there seems to be like a couple of them. And depending on, you know, how quick you can spam your abilities, you could actually get a lot of value and a lot of like ad clear or something like this. So I could definitely see some potential with this one. But I think it's gonna pretty much come down to just like how much damage those like little grenades actually do. Also in this video we did see the Better Devils returning, and it looks like to be a strength hand cannon now, which is interesting. You know, so that's something to take a look at. Okay, so now this one is like the most unique out of the exotics. I love this concept that they're going for here. Something that I really like is that it activates on class ability. So it's not like just tied to the barrier, which is really good, meaning that you can use it with like thrusters. But yeah, just you being able to shoot out these rockets is gonna be pretty insane, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty fun. How effective are they gonna be? You know, we'll have to wait and see. It's really gonna come down to the damage of the rockets. But I can definitely see this exotic being pretty fun in both like PvP and PvE. But I definitely want to see like how much damage those rockets do. Because if they actually do end up putting some pretty decent damage, you'll definitely see this quite a lot, I think. Also, now that we can shoot rockets like this, we can finally complete our Colossus cosplay that we started with the Heir Apparent. Imagine wearing this chest piece with the Heir Apparent, you pretty much are a Colossus. But now let's move on to the weapons, because Bungie also gave us like a preview of 3 different exotic weapons that we're going to be seeing. So let's take a look at them. So the Khvostov returns to us once again, and I have mixed feelings about the Khvostov returning. Sure, it makes sense thematically that we would get the Khvostov now, since Khvostov is like one of the I mean it is the first weapon we pick up whenever we start Destiny 1. So now we get it here again on the final shape. It was there at the beginning, it will be there at the end. So I like it because of that. But I also don't know if I'm sold on the exotic perk of this version of the Khvostov. It's basically like ricochet rounds or like super ricochet rounds every 7 shot. Meaning that we're probably gonna get like 5 or 6 of them a mag. And it's just pretty much gonna depend on damage, like and how many times it can actually bounce off like things. I'm actually kind of wondering if they're gonna go with the craftable weapon route in the Khvostov. Because in case you guys don't remember, when the Khvostov came back in the Sonic the first time in D1, its gimmick was that it had a bunch of different choices, you customize it. So I wonder if Bungie, now with the crafting system, is gonna attempt to do something like that again. I think that would be like a cool nod to the first time they made the Khvostov into Sonic, so maybe they do it, maybe they not. But my opinions are mixed on the Khvostov for sure. I didn't expect for us to see what pretty much is a heavy trace rifle. I did not expect that, but it's I could see this being like maybe not a super flashy weapon, but a pretty effective weapon. I also don't know if I'm just imagining this, but on the video that they showed, it showed that the enemies are like dying to like different elements, so they turn into different energy whenever you kill them. So I wonder if this thing like changes elements somehow, maybe like attached to your subclass, or depending on the enemy shield that you're hitting, because it is supposed to do like extra damage on your shields. I'm just kind of wondering like how this thing is gonna do more damage on your shields. If the main gimmick of this weapon is to like destroy shields, then it pretty much needs to be able to just melt any shield like faster than anything else in the game, and have a lot of ammo to back it up. But yeah, I could definitely see this being good, just not very flashy. Yup, they made Golden Gun into a sniper rifle, and this is pretty much the most unique of the weapons. Now, this is an exotic weapon, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty fun to use. I mean, it's a Golden Gun sniper rifle. This thing just looks sick. I'm just kind of wondering how we're gonna get those charged up shots. If it's gonna be like with precision hits or with precision kills. I think in the video they only showed kills because he was shooting like a bunch of acolytes. But if it activates some precision hits, this thing is gonna be sick, and I think it's gonna get a lot of use. If it's on kills, then it probably won't get as much use, but I could still definitely see it getting some use. And another thing I wanted to mention, I wonder if this sniper rifle is actually gonna work with some of the exotics that affect Golden Gun. Most importantly, the Nighthawk. Can you imagine if it actually works with it? Because there is other exotic weapons that work with certain exotic armor. So, can you imagine if they make this thing work with the Celestial? Like all your shots just become a super shot? Oh my god, that's gonna be sick. Are they gonna do it? Who knows? Who knows? But I hope they do. I hope Bungie lets us do that. I hope it lets the Nighthawk actually affect the sniper, because that would be fantastic, and it would give the hunters a bit of an extra advantage since they are the ones that usually run Golden Gun. So they'll have like a built-in advantage. But yeah, those are the weapons that Bungie has shown on the piece of armor for the final shape. The final shape is quickly approaching. It felt like it was just yesterday when it was like 150 days to the final shape, and now there's like less than 20. So I'm pretty excited for all these changes, all these weapons, the raid. Final shape is shaping up to be a pretty good expansion from what we're seeing. So I hope it doesn't disappoint any of us. For me, the armor is definitely gonna be the Titan, and then for the weapons, it's definitely the Golden Gun Sniper. I think that's pretty much gonna be everyone's favorite. I hope this is not all the exotics that we're gonna get in the expansion. I hope that there's more that they're just not showing. But at least I know that there's at least one more exotic weapon because the raid kind of has to have a weapon. So there should be at least one more weapon, even if this is it. But I hope there's more. And with what we've been getting recently, there probably is going to be more. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for stopping today. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.